Hey everyone! Today I'm going to talk about our Alaska cruise trip that we just came back from and the big question, how much it all cost. Today I'm going to tell you how much we spent on our cruise for two people for 7 days with an extra couple days in Vancouver and a trip to Denali. We don't make huge incomes and we also bought a house and had a wedding this year, so money was tight, but we still managed to make it work. I'll also tell you a few ways we saved money and how we got almost half our trip completely free. We spent $790 on airfare total. A lot of that was covered with credit card points, so we didn't spend the full amount. We only paid for one return trip home and some taxes and fees. We had 3 flights out of 4 covered by our credit card points. The cruise itself was the biggest expense we had. We spent $2,148.65. That was the total trip and the gratuities afterwards. We got a deal on buy one get one 60% off, so that helped with cost a bit, and that's also for an inside room. We did not get a window or a balcony, so that saved $500 to $1,000. For lodging, we were on the boat for the most part, but we did have a hotel room in Vancouver and a house we split with family in Denali. Total cost for this were $340. We actually had the hotel in Vancouver gifted to us by a wonderful family member. Overall, for your Alaska cruise, excursions will make or break your trip. You might not love your ship, but you'll love the places you go and the things you do on shore. You'll be on shore for the most part, as you stop almost every day in a different port. We spent money at each port to do an excursion. They weren't booked through the cruise, which helped save money, but we did spend a decent amount on excursions. In Vancouver, we spent $60 to visit the CAPILANO suspension bridge. That was with a coupon we got that day to help save a few dollars. In Ketchikan, we spent $236 to go on an eco tour for kayaking. It was an amazing experience. We saw a ton of animals and had a great time. In Hoonah, for Icy Strait Point stop, we spent $300 to rent ATVs and Jeeps with our family that we split the cost to share these. We actually got a great group rate and a deal to have them all day instead of just 2 hours, and it was fantastic. In Juneau, we spent $70 to go to the Mendenhall Glacier and do the free hikes around there. That was actually covered by credit card points, so we didn't pay anything for that day. So the only expenses in Juneau we had were walking around and shopping and drinking and having a good time. In Skagway, we did a hike and float, and that was $207 for 2 people. It was a 2-mile hike and a 45-minute float down the river. These excursions were a couple $100 for the most part in each place for 2 people, and they were amazing. Then we had the rest of the day after our excursions to explore on our own, to go hiking, to eat the local food and drink, and it was just a great way to spend the day in each port, having one activity and then exploring for free. I've had a lot of friends and family ask about the trip and how much it cost. It's one of those trips almost everyone wants to take, and honestly, it's totally worth it. So that's how we did it. We used credit card points and we planned ahead and managed to make Alaska affordable, at least for us. And it was one of the best trips we ever taken.